What's poppin', people? It's a little late, so we have got ourselves a nice short video to react to today. Going back in Nick Strength and Power's biggest hits to watch the 5 worst accidents in bodybuilding history. I actually haven't seen this video. It's one of the few Nick Strength and Power videos I haven't seen. So let's dive right into it, see if I recognize any of these. Shout out to the old Redcon 1 intro.
Alright, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick Strength and Power. So this video is going to be a countdown of the top 5 worst accidents on stage or in a bodybuilding competition.
Specifically in
competition. So starting off
okay.
at number 5, we have this infamous Synthol leak on stage. So the furthest bodybuilder to the left-hand side, pay attention to him as he hits his back double bicep pose.
This one before.
He has a shoulder infection due to Synthol use, and the shoulder actually springs a leak and starts leaking out white pus during his posing routine.
That's disgusting.
Now, I have this at number 5 because it is disgusting, but this guy fully recovered after this, and there was no, really serious injury or death, as we're going to see in some of these other incidences.
Fun.
So in the number 4 spot, we have Paul Dillet's collapse on the Arnold Classic stage in 1994. So we have this in number 4 because the Arnold Classic is obviously the second biggest show in bodybuilding.
I love those crazy diuretics. This is one of those things that led to the drug testing and the attempts of banning
here was
in the
Paul
90s.
Dillett cramped up during his posing routine. He was unable
diuretics.
to move some of his muscles. He screamed out in pain, "Oh God," while he was on stage, and he had to be carried off stage by several of the backstage helpers. And there are several famous photos of him, being laid and stretched out on a table backstage where he looks like he's just in a severe amount of pain and discomfort. And again, this is one of the most well-known bodybuilders to have this happen to them.
And I've cramped on stage,
video, he was not the only one.
Never needed to be carried off yet.
So in the third place spot, we have the Greek bodybuilder that slapped a judge in the face after losing a competition. So we have this in third place, although it wasn't really an accident so much as it was a competition that did not go as planned. So we could call that an accident because I'm sure these judges definitely didn't plan on this show ending with the loser slapping them in the face. So this happened fairly recently at the 2016 IFBB Diamond Cup. The bodybuilder was a Greek bodybuilder named Giannis Magos.
Damn.
So he basically was disappointed that he did not win the show, and he open hand slapped the judge
what a loser.
losing. So although nobody was seriously injured, this is probably one of the biggest examples of a bodybuilding show going wrong and not going in.
It's just one of those times I'd like to point out, as a bodybuilder myself, how ludicrous it is when bodybuilders are like beefing with each other or with judges or whatever, because obviously this is the extreme example. Physical violence did actually get involved, but 9 times out of 10 it doesn't, and they just wind up beefing with each other for weeks in order to stand next to each other in a thong. So this whole time, oh, don't put my name in your mouth, boy. I'm gonna stand next to you and flex real hard, But it rarely gets to this level of physical confrontation. It rarely. I hadn't even heard of this, so I can't really think of ever that it has. But yeah, keep in mind, all you guys that want to talk all this trash on the internet to each other, 9 times out of 10, it doesn't get to this point, but clearly it can.
As planned. So in the second place spot, we have bodybuilder Dallas McCarver collapsing at the Arnold Classic Australia.
Yeah.
Now this actually happened very, very recently. This was the 2017 Arnold Classic Australia. Dallas McCarver collapsed on stage. There's
Obviously,
this
video is a little old.
Whereas with the Paul Dillett collapse that we saw earlier, there was no real video. There's a lot of pictures of it. But Dallas McCarver's happened in the age of social media, so this definitely went viral, and a lot of people saw it. And again, this was at an Arnold Classic event, so one of the biggest events in bodybuilding.
This was awful.
And unfortunately, that same year, 2017, Dallas McCarver would later pass away. So it's still unclear if there was any connection between the 2017 collapse and the 2017 death of Dallas McCarver.
The connection is
so that is why we have that range.
Too much gear.
Just because of the sheer impact it had on the sport and the impact that it may have had on
I don't know anything against people taking gear.
May he rest in peace.
Clearly.
So in the number 1 spot, we have a bodybuilder who actually died as a result of his accident. So this bodybuilder's name was Sifiso Lungello Fabete. So this was a South African bodybuilder who attempted a backflip during his competition posing routine.
Yep. Yeah,
and it
don't
did not end
do that.
Well
you are greased
he landed
up.
on his neck in a very awkward way, and it actually broke his neck, and he died on the spot. Unfortunately, this was captured on video and then went viral, making it one of the most well-known incidences or accidents in bodybuilding history. So that is the list of the top.
Even if you yourself are not particularly greased up, everyone on that stage is coated in tan, coated in oil or grease or something. They are on the stage under hot spotlights. They are going to be sweating. They are going to be dripping sweat, tan, and oil all over the stage. Even if you yourself don't feel like you're that oiled up, do not be out there doing these acrobatic things. That was dumb.
Top 5 worst bodybuilding accidents in bodybuilding history. Thank you guys for watching the video. Please give
top 5 worst incidents, we'll call it, if we want to include the slap. So as he was saying, thank you guys for watching the video. I hope I was able to add a little bit of commentary, a little bit to it that you guys enjoyed. If I did, hit me a like down below. Hit me with the subscribe. I'm going to be trying to react to videos once to twice a week, and I'm going to be starting this week making a little bit of different content, trying to put out at least one other video besides a reaction video per week, whether it be informational, vlog, a workout, something like that. I'm going to be trying to step up the game. So if you're looking to do 2 to 3 videos a week, please don't hold me to this, even though you now have video evidence, because sometimes weeks do be more stressful than others. But I'm going to be trying to get content out to you guys, so please tap that like button, tap the subscribe, drop a comment down below if there's anything that you guys would rather see me react to, if there's anything you would like to see me cover in those other videos, whether you want to see like a full day of eating, or you want to see my workout routine, or you want me to give advice on supplements, or talk about the experience of being an exercise science student, whatever it is that you guys are interested in. I would love to try to create content that you're interested in and that benefits you guys going forward. So if you're at this point, thank you again for tuning in. Go subscribe to Nick Strike the Power, go subscribe to me, and I will see you guys next time.